say, those mummies, along with scrolls, are shipped to the United States, arriving in the United States about 1835. No, that's too late. 1832, 1833. Oh, the fellow in Egypt was named Antonio Labolo, or Labolo. He is a tomb raider, Egyptologist, and middleman broker, shipping artifacts out of Egypt. He sends a collection of 11 mummies and artifacts to the United States. They come into the ownership somehow of Michael Chandler. And Chandler tours the United States with these mummies and artifacts. Is this our hotel? Yeah, this is our hotel, Grand Tikal Futura. And to make the story much more abbreviated, they make their way to Kirtland. Joseph takes a look at the manuscripts and says this is part of the book of Abraham and the book of Joseph. There was probably in the approximation of 35 feet of scrolls with, by that time, I think 3 or 5 mummies left. He'd sold off a bunch of it. Out of that eventually came the book of Abraham. The book of Joseph we never got. Clearly he did not translate all of it. And the end of the story was they sold off the collection after Joseph was killed. Most of that collection found its way to Chicago, in the Great Museum in Chicago. And Mrs. O'Leary's cow, in, what was it, 1870? Started the Great Chicago Fire, and most of the mummies and artifacts of the Book of Abraham went up with Mrs. O'Leary's cow.
So the manuscript is gone?
The manuscript of the Book of Abraham is gone. The pieces and fragments we have now are not the Book of Abraham. We have no fragments of the Book of Abraham.
Wow.
Okay? Contrary to what critics may say. All right, gather up